Okay, so this is a workout I did with the kids a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you every single thing we did because you can just watch this video and you can see everything we're doing here. And a lot of it is repetitive. We are doing agility. We're working on acceleration, deceleration, first step quickness, quick change of direction. Now, this type of training is not something I just give to my kids, okay? I give this to my adults as well. It's actually very important to do this type of training. And I don't know if you've ever seen people do an agility ladder or this type of training, but they'll go through the ladder really fast. They instead of doing it like perfect, they'll start trying to see how fast they can go, okay? And they get sloppy. And then they move too fast, and then they start falling all over the place. Most people rush through drills like this, and they lose control. They stay too upright instead of lowering to their center of gravity. And the thing is, if you can't stop your body, you don't own the movement. But one thing I want to point out is that most people train in straight lines, okay, forward and backward. But life doesn't just happen in straight lines, okay? It happens side to side and rotationally. I don't just train people to work out, okay? I train them to move well in life. So anything that you're doing in the gym should immediately just transfer over to your everyday life. You should feel that. So going back to that example I gave you about the agility ladder and how people will try to go real fast on it and then fall, if you can't stop your body, you have no business trying to move faster. This looks simple, but this is exactly where most people get injured. I mean, this is where hamstrings get torn, tendons get pulled, ankles twist. I mean, if you can't control your body side to side or stop and start, I mean, you are setting yourself up for injury. It is so important to train these things, okay? I don't care if you're an athlete or if you're a child. You have to train it. As an adult, as a senior citizen, you've got to train this way. If you do not train this way, then you are not preparing your body for real life. Speed, control, and injury prevention all come from how well you can actually change direction, not just how fast you move. You know, so often I find myself saying to people, I love this kind of training for kids because it absolutely builds their confidence. But it's so funny because the same goes for adults. I mean, I'll find myself saying the exact same thing about an adult, about a 70-year-old man, 80-year-old woman, the 40, 50-year-old mom. I mean, it's not just fitness, you are prepping your body for everyday life, everyday situations. And again, I just want to remind you of this. It's control first and speed second, okay? Because you may be able to run fast, but if you can't stop, then you do not own that movement, okay? You have to be able to master that movement and be able to stop that movement to really own it. And this stuff, you can do it at home, okay? You can do it with your kids. You can do it with your grandkids. It's just great to involve them if you have younger ones around. I mean, we're talking about real life strength, okay? You got to train the way that you move in real life, all right? So I hope this helps. Go out and make it a great day.